In our first episode when we talk about infancy and childhood, that's an area that we really do sometimes run away from the client-centric situation, not because of intention, but purely because of the excitement of trying to help and create a solution.
And it's a real adolescent trait, and we all do it. We all do it.
And have done it.
And it's because we're excited and we want our client to get the best out of us.
And it can be mistaken for ego. So I think, all the way through this, Davo, our point has been try and get someone who can help you be mentored and directed through this and guided through this. So if you have that person, they will identify what we've been talking about as far as these various stages of our journey.
And then judge a person by the company they keep. Yeah. If you've ever heard that expression, it comes down to how do the general public see us? Like, what is a health professional? What is a personal trainer? If we have a certain standard and a certain way of being as a community, as an industry, we can put something strong out there where people say, well, that's a personal trainer, here's what I can expect.
So let me be the devil's advocate here, because we feel, I guess, from our conversations now, if we look and take a perspective of your profession and my profession, if I said to you, what do you feel a person feels like when they go to a personal trainer? What would their perspective be walking into an environment like a gym?
Well, their perspective would be, I'm entering a can-do environment. Mm-hmm. I'm entering an environment that's based on me performing somehow. Mm-hmm. And I'm in the hands of someone who looks after me, cares for me, and customises things for me. That's what I would be expecting.
What would happen if the person they walked into was this shredded, amazing looking person, male or female? What would be the perspective then? And what would be the perspective if the trainer with the greatest intention comes across with a bit of, I've got you already sorted, let's get going? So this is what we want to try and flush out, guys. It's not just we're going to talk about it from a realm of different perspectives, but we've got to understand when a client comes into our practice, Davo, it's an intimidating, it's a scary, and it's really an environment where they don't feel safe a lot of times because we haven't built that relationship with them. So when we start looking at what are our roles, I feel that the first role we have to be very clear on is what's the client coming into our environment? Because this just ties back to everything we've spoken about. And if we can be really clear about that, then the outcomes that we're going to talk about are going to be really, really easy to create.
Yeah, so how do they feel? How do we service them? What are our skills? What do we do? What do they need to do? The whole thing comes into it.